All right, I have to get to Enes Kanter. Listen to what he said about Phil Knight, LeBron, and Michael Jordan.
To the owner of Nike, Phil Knight, I have a message for you. How about I book a plane tickets for us? Let's fly to China together. We can try to visit these slave labor camps, and you can see it with your own eyes. LeBron James and Michael Jordan, you guys are welcome to come too. Nike must be a participant in this. Stop with hypocrisy. Stop the modern day slavery now.
See, in 2018, Enes Kanter's life was in danger. If you watched the news and knew what was going on, if you know a little bit about Enes's backstory, he's from Turkey. He's spoken out against the President Erdogan there. And Enes has admitted that his life has been on constant high alert because of his comments. So when he came to the Celtics in 19 and left, when he came, it was like, you know what? This guy may need to be protected, and Boston's going to be one of those places that could protect him well. Boston police, like the 14th largest in the country, Portland 45. So it'd be very hard to get access to him. The team is already well protected in terms of operational and so forth. So it'd been very hard to even get around Enes Kanter. And things were kind of crazy in Portland in 2018, 2019, right? I'm talking about the city. So when Enes went back to Portland last year and Nurkic went down, man, Enes Kanter was balling. 10-10 a game, played every game, started 35 of them, played the fourth most minutes in his entire career last year, like earlier this year. The most rebounds in a season for his career. This is the same Enes Kanter that plays for the Celtics and just gave that Nike comment right there. So before the Wizards game, I had a chance to see video of the team coming out of the tunnel, and guess who was the last one coming out? It was Enes. And it appeared he was on a cell phone as the team was coming out for layup drill. It's like, talk about focus. Before I hit up the stats for Enes for this season, I thought the statements you made about Nike, and full disclosure, I once worked for a Nike outlet store selling shoes more than 25 years ago. I said to myself, why are you coming out and getting Nike now when you're in Portland and Beaverton, Oregon is the next town over? Play cut number 2, where he talks about Nike and oppression.
Don't forget, every time you put those shoes on your feet or you put that t-shirt on your back, there are so many tears and so much oppression and so much blood behind it all. Nike likes to say, just do it. Well, what are you doing about the slave labor that makes your shoes? That slave labor that makes you rich.
And is you still mad about what happened at Kentucky, huh? Yeah, the NCAA said you made too much playing pro basketball in Turkey before you tried to come play at Kentucky. I'm sure John Calipari was sweet enough to let you keep all that Nike gear because Kentucky's been a Nike school since the 90s. But it is college. You were young then. I get it. But thanks to a site called Baller Shoes DB, DB stands for database, I was able to see what shoes Enes has been wearing on the court. How about the Air Jordan 13 Retros, where on it you have eliminate something? I think it's a message. It's probably from your Turkey days. Or how about the Air Jordan 35 you were wearing last year, dropping those double-doubles every night? Then there's the Nike Zoom Rise 2, the Nike Zoom Rise 1, the Nike Air Max Dominant. Those are Enes Kanter's shoes since he's been in the NBA. So, Enes, for your 5 minutes of playing time this year, which is less than the minutes you took to go after a corporate entity that you've literally worn on your feet. Shout out to your 1 rebound and 2 points. They've come in handy. And this is what grinds my gears and the double standard that goes on. See, had this been Craig Hodges or the former Keith Jackson that played at LSU, well, look and see what happened to them. Enes, where was you last year? I mean, after all, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, right? Like, it's the next town over from Portland is Beaverton, Oregon. Or is it hard to call people out when you have on their apparel? Bro, you were killing the game last year, those Jordan 35s, man. 30 rebounds in one game, and that was just 6 months ago. Where your game go? Maybe more dribble. Less dribbling. Let's trend.
The Real Postgame Show, this Sunday after the game.
Now here's what's trending on WEEI.
Trending now on WEEI and WEEI.com. 14 Patriots are questionable for Sunday's game against